welcome back to That's What She Said. Today we are dressed in lingerie.
Oh.
We look sexy AF. But also, look at this sexy spread that Marche.
No pun intended.
Yeah.
So, we looked at some horror stories.
Oh, yeah.
Involving food. I was looking for people that got sent to the ER. I haven't found any. Did you find some?
Oh, my God. I read a whole bunch of stories last night, but there was just one that was absolutely so disgusting. And that's literally like the only one I want to share.
Oh, I want to know.
Because when I tell you guys it's so disgusting, wait, I want to make sure, do you guys get grossed out when you're eating and I tell you that story?
Not me. I'm going to eat. You want a piece of bread?
All right.
Can I have some more pasta too?
You want some more dick? Okay. Here you go.
I literally feel like a fucking towel.
I'll hold it.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, please. The other team after.
Teamwork. Teamwork makes the dream work.
You guys,
Yes,
next
chef,
time
boy,
we'll invite you over because this is bomb. And it's
So
cold, but
good.
we're still eating.
No.
Right.
It's not cold.
I mean, Kari don't care.
She's like, I don't care. What you
She
talking
has
about?
2 kids. She
This is
just
what I mean.
eating cold food.
To eat food lukewarm is like a plus.
So, what happened in the ER? Oh, sorry, boo. Basket.
I put a whole shrimp in my mouth. So I was reading a story. Huh?
I'm sorry.
Oh, I don't.
Sorry. You have tried to start the story multiple times.
Oh yeah, sorry.
I would
So
like a friend.
I want to suck my fingers.
I know, me too.
I did.
I just want to be
my
like,
whole hand earlier.
Kari!
you did?
We don't have
Where
wipes.
does
Oh my
the
God.
napkin can't get all this goodness?
That's so funny.
Sorry, y'all.
So out of all the stories I read, the nastiest one was there was this girl. She went to the ER, and then when she went to the ER, the nurse basically had to call the doctor in because she's like, there is just something wrong because it smells really bad. So before I even go in there, you have to come. So the nurse and the doctor are basically in there looking, open everything up, and they see a whole bunch of maggots coming out this girl's vagina.
Okay, do you know what?
The crazy.
That was nasty. I
What?
just
This is the nastiest story ever.
Yeah.
Literally, no. So then they were like, wait, why is there maggots in her vagina? She shoved a steak up her vagina. They don't know how long it was in there, but it started creating maggots and it started literally eating her inside. First of all, why is there a steak in your vagina? I have so many questions.
At what point
Second
did
of all,
Wipe and not see a maggot.
Second of all, why is it still in there?
Yeah, because-
okay, you're curious, you put it up there, take it out. Why is it still in there?
Because where the cervix is, nothing's going past there.
So it's right there, uncomfortable.
Yeah, so that's
When I tell you guys that was the nastiest story, after that one I was like, okay, I'm going to bed because I was reading. Because, you know, you just
You
get
go
into
down a
this
rabbit
rabbit hole of like, oh, okay, this happened, that happened, this happened. And when I read that one, I was like, I can't do this anymore.
Putting a tampon in there, like, it doesn't make any sense. You're going to feel that. You're going to do
Yes.
something about that.
Honestly, when I read that, I was like, you gotta be kidding. A steak.
A steak.
Who puts a steak in their vagina?
Never look
I'm
at
gonna
steak
say
In their
something
cooch.
again.
That's what I said.
I'm gonna say, Manal,
I was
that's
like,
maybe the reason I never eat.
seriously.
Talk.
And I still have it. I mean, I can't touch my phone right now, but I still have that article. I'm going to send it to you guys so you guys could be like, you got to be kidding me, because there's a whole bunch more stories. But that one, to me, was by far the nastiest one.
I got one. It's not like
Do
that.
tell.
It's not maggots.
It's not steak.
I got 1, 2, 3, 4, so maybe we can read one each.
Some bread.
Of course.
That's what I'm eating. Shrimp and bread with the sauce.
I'm gonna need a nap after this.
Oh my God.
I feel bad for you guys gotta drive.
The itis. When you have some bomb food, you know it's bomb because you get sleepy after. You're like,
That's what I'm saying. I wouldn't want to fuck after this.
I know, right? Just
I wouldn't want to either unless he's doing all the work.
You can just hump.
Oh, right. I was like, unless he's doing all the work, then I'll be like, okay, this is a twofer. I get
Rub
to
this
eat
out
good on
real
this.
Sorry. So the first story, it says, this is on a website called headtopics.com.
Head topic?
Yeah, I found it last
Ooh.
night. I love it too.
Ooh.
I said I'm going to go more on this site today and see what else they talk about. Anyway, the first story says, it's just these are just quotes that I stole from the website. It says, my girlfriend once licked my asshole and vomited up the chicken nuggets we had eaten for dinner just before. At the exact same time, I accidentally farted.
Oh.
Guys,
Oh, no.
I'm going to say this. And
No.
You gotta read the next one.
No,
Kari.
No.
I thought I was not a grossed out person, but like,
You need more
That's why I asked. Oh no, look at my plate.
I'm not rich.
Look at my plate. This is why I look like this. Don't know when to stop.
I want it, but I'm like,
Can't stop.
my hands.
Do you want to read the next story?
No, absolutely not.
You want to read the next story?
Sure.
Okay.
Give it to my Bobby.
It's that one.
That one? Okay. So it says my former boyfriend and I, my former boyfriend and I, oops, thought chocolate syrup would be fun in bed. Oh, snaps. My vagina disagreed. The sugar gave me a yeast infection so fierce that we couldn't have sex for 2 weeks. Oh, damn, that's a long time. We apparently didn't learn that food wasn't our thing because a few months later we had why? We had hot wings and then decided to get frisky in his car. He ended up screaming because my flaming tongue set his urethra on fire. What? But hey, at least we were even. That was on purpose.
Right. Like, don't
She had
eat
to get
hot
a
food.
bag.
First of
What?
all, brush your teeth or rinse your mouth.
Seriously.
I'm saying brush your teeth and floss before
Me too.
you perform fellatio or cunnilingus.
Yes, and that's
But
even
don't
for
use
me.
Listerine if you're gonna eat a girl out.
No. Or
Our shit
peppermint.
burns.
Yeah. I
That shit
really
burns.
don't feel like anything should be on your clitoris. Like, I could put some whipped cream on the top.
Yeah.
I mean, it'll get a little messy.
You're gonna lick it off. It's not staying.
Yeah,
there.
but especially something spicy, like that's just
Stay away from spice when it comes to sexual stuff, unless you're putting it far away from all those body parts. That's
I
crazy.
got another story.
His urethra was burning.
My cut is burning.
Oh, no.
It's like covered in seasoning.
Oh my god. That's big.
Yeah. So I once got a glass of wine and poured it all over my boyfriend's butt and licked it out. I guess it means butthole. Because you can't lick out of a butt.
Nope.
I mean, I guess it's
You gotta get in the
Like
crease.
all over the butt,
sandwich,
almost
maybe?
like.
When it's laying down.
So at the time, sorry, I got so much indigestion.
And I thought to myself,
You want me to help you?
let me drink some water.
Want me to help you read that?
I once got a glass of wine and poured it all over my boyfriend's butt and licked it out. At the time, it felt super sexy. Well, I got a text from my boyfriend the next day telling me the wine had severely
Really what?
chafed
Chafe.
chafed his butthole, and that he was in extreme pain all day. Oops, I just wanted to know what rappers felt like for once in my life.
Oh my god.
Champagne.
Oh my god.
Champagne mommy.
But
Oh my
I'm
God.
like, he had to like cleaned himself. Like, take a shower,
Seriously.
wash your butt.
Maybe they went to sleep and didn't clean up after.
See, that's why cleanup is important.
It's alcohol.
It is
You can't
important.
just put alcohol in your booty hole.
It'll be dry.
You know, men are kind
Do
of
not put
probably
alcohol
know how to
in your
care for it the next day. Like put a little Vaseline, rub it in there. And the last story is similar to the other one. It says my boyfriend and I went to Red Lobster. We both had shrimp covered in sriracha sauce. And when we got home, I went down on him for a while. When we switched to him being inside of me, my vagina felt like it was on fire from the sriracha.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ooh.
So see, she sucked him, he went in her, and she still got all. No, no.
Don't do
spicy
it.
foods.
I was about to say, just avoid spice if you're doing that.
Like, please.
Avoid spice at all. And I love spicy food, so I'm like, I better be careful. Somebody's gonna be burning.
Now, we're gonna talk about your libido. Do we know what libido is?
I forgot. Is that like?
Sex drive?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Sorry, I was
So-
reading everything you told us to read. I'm like,
do you
this is what it
guys, can you
says?
guys take a guess? Let me cover this so you don't cheat.
I can't see your phone.
Oh. Take a guess on what
Potty.
Oh.
on what fruit enhances your libido.
What fruit?
Fruit. What we talked about earlier, right? Like
What, strawberry? Watermelon?
Oh, sex drive, not horniness, basically.
Right.
So for you to go longer.
I
you
only
to
know
get-
one thing, but I don't know if it's a fruit.
For you to get
Horny?
sorry.
Horny?
The word disappeared in my mind, and out of my mouth too. Yeah, just to get you in the mood, and to kind of keep you in the mood. Because sometimes my libido is really low because I run a business and my mind is always thinking about, I'm always number crunching in my head. Like literally I'm thinking about ounces and weight and money and conversions and everything in my head. So sometimes, and I know this sounds crazy, but sometimes I have to like be like, bitch, you have to have sex.
Yes, no.
Like, and I don't have
That's gonna
kids,
help you.
So I have to be like, girl, what when the kids come? So I do need to work on that and be honest. Like I could give it up a little more. Get on a handstand every once in a while.
I don't know what fruit, but I know about a root, like maca root.
Wait, watermelon?
Nope.
Is it one we've talked about already?
Nope.
It's not. Yeah, I just remember maca root supposedly giving you avocado. I did read that yesterday. I'm
forget that.
dumbass. I read that yesterday.
Really good for your clitoris.
Yep, I read
Like
it.
clitoris meat, the meat itself. It like sends all the.
I'm sorry,
nutrients
that
to your
sounds so
clitoris.
funny.
It's
The
great.
meat.
I love avocados already, but now I'm gonna go ham on the avocados.
Can also enhance lubrication and estrogen level. It strengthens the vaginal walls and may even increase IVF success.
Ooh, there
So
you
if
go,
you're trying to
ladies.
get pregnant, eat a lot of avocados.
And you trying to get horny?
And
Eat
it
a lot of
gives you a big
avocados.
ass, too. Avocados is
There you
it's
go.
a healthy fat.
It's
so
a healthy fat.
It goes. That's.
You need that. Not
If I didn't have sweatpants on, I would show what my ass looks like. But I don't want to ruin this. for you guys.
Avocados.
Avocados.
There you go. And you know that's a big thing in Cali and LA anyway, so you can get it anywhere.
I know when people say they don't like avocados, I'm like, oh my god, I can't trust you.
I know. I used to not though. Before I lived in California,
Really?
I hated avocados, and people would be like, "You just didn't get the right guacamole," and I still was like, "Bitch, I'm from New York. Like they got so many different restaurants. I just didn't like it." And I made it myself one day because
right?
I have a Brazilian friend who has a really big ass. And when we were in high school, her ass was not that big, and I was like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah.
Naturally, because she was like, I promise you, I didn't have surgery." And she would have told me because she's that kind of girl. And she was like, "Girl, I just did an avocado diet for like a year. I ate avocados twice a day for a year."
Stop. What?
And her
Twice a day,
shape-
every day?
But she also worked out. And her
really good.
body is amazing. So ever since then, I was like, I need to force myself to eat avocados. So I started making my own guacamole.
Guacamole? So good.
And it was okay the first time I tried it, but now I love it. Like,
I
just
love
trained
avocado
myself.
too. I mean, sorry. Guacamole.
I love
And when I go to places for brunch, avocado toast, especially if it's made the right way, oh, I can eat that every
Yes.
time I go anywhere.
Long as they
So
cut
good.
it up.
Yes. I don't like when they just have it all long with no seasoning, no nothing, just on top of my bread.
God, yeah. Or I like it mashed.
Yeah, I'm like, go take it in.
This place up the street, they put chunks of avocado, and every time you go take a bite, it just falls.
Yeah, but when
Get
they
it
mash it
together,
up and
hold
like put some stuff in it, oh,
Yeah.
so good.
Avocados, y'all.
Hey, we just
Thanks.
learned something new.
Was that it? Oh, my last
Avocados.
one is avocados. My last one is I have two actually. Yogurt.
Oh, it's a
I
great
know
probiotic.
yogurt is good. Yeah,
It's
that's what I was
a
gonna say.
phenomenal
That's what I know.
probiotic. And it can also help improve recovery from BV and reduces overall symptoms. Because it gets your pH together. Helps you
Yeah.
get your pH together.
It does. Also, if you can get like there's this really good one. I forgot, it's like cocoa or something. It's non-dairy, but it's live. It's the live probiotics, so it's even better. Also, like kimchi.
Oh yeah.
That was on the list. You saw that?
Yeah.
I did.
Also a really good probiotic. Pretty much any like fermented foods.
That helped.
What's that other one that people put on their Polish? Sauerkraut.
Sauerkraut.
Oh.
All those things are really good for your pH balance.
Cabbage. Well, that's kimchi.
Yep.
Okay, and last but not least, fish oil.
Fish oil.
It's not an aphrodisiac or a libido thing. It's just really good for your vagina.
Especially when you burp that fish.
I hate that. But it's in the. I don't know how much I believe this, but I'm gonna test it out. It says it can ease severe menstrual cramps, which you guys know I suffer from. Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna try that more.
I'm thinking omega-3s, all that stuff. I mean, it's good for you. Let us know.
Yeah.
My period is definitely getting worse.
Yeah, you said
Really?
that.
Oh my god.
You know what? I feel like God has blessed me with no cramps ever, but then He made me get punished when I got pregnant. Like, it's like the
All those
worst
years of
pregnancy
cramps you
ever. And everybody keeps telling me, yeah, you're gonna feel the worst cramps ever and blah blah. You know, just like your period. And I'm like, I literally don't even realize when I'm on my period. Like no cramps, no pain, no nothing.
Oh yeah, them
3 to
contractions
4
gonna be
days.
different.
Oh, I'm gonna die.
But that's how
Don't say
that's
that.
how it used to be before kids, though.
Oh, you did
I
say
didn't
that.
have any problems.
You did tell me
But
that.
I don't know. If also, it's because I'm getting older or what's going on. I don't know. But I am ready for menopause
What?
because I feel like I already have the symptoms. I'm always sweating, but I'm not like I'm either hot or I'm cold. Like
It's like just take this period.
Yeah, it's like, well, here I got all the stuff already. The only thing I'm afraid of is losing the urge to have sex, though. Like I don't want that because of the drop in estrogen.
Yeah, but we can counteract that with.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. She's like, here's a cheat sheet right here.
We can counteract.
You
that.
can eat
At least
avocados.
we're not like men where they just lose their dick, right? Like it stops functioning after a while.
Oh God, does it? Like when does that happen?
Like
She's like, let me know now.
that's
So
why they
you
have
become a
Viagra.
lesbian at that point?
That's why they have Viagra. They don't really have things like that for women.
Oh, because yes, the blood flow and stuff.
Erectile
basically.
dysfunction.
Yes.
Yeah. So I also wanted to think about.
Erectile dysfunction.
Oh no. Sorry, brain fart. There's this. You guys ever heard of horny goat weed? I used to always see it in the corner store when I lived in Brooklyn. It'll be in the corner store like in a little pack, and it looks like a whole bunch of supplements and vitamins, and on the top it says horny goat weed. And what it is like natural Viagra for men.
Oh, okay.
And now they have one that women take or have. Farron, we were actually on the More to the Story podcast. Shout out to you guys.
That was
Hey.
a lot of fun.
That was
Farron
fun.
And to hear more, our faves. They told us about Farron. They I don't know if they're sponsored by these people, but it's like these
I know.
feminine get you ready pills. And
Women,
I'm gonna try it too.
Women Viagra, is that what it is?
Basically, yeah, and I want to try it and
We'll
see.
support.
I'm scared to try it right now.
Yeah, I
You
don't know.
can't.
I'm already on 1,000. I'm like, Oh, there's you go. That's a natural one. You really want to be horny all the time? Get pregnant.
I was horny and tired and emotional.
And hungry.
Were you having sex during your pregnancy?
Oh God, yeah, I was extra wet.
Like you have to.
Oh, yeah.
There's no way you cannot. Like if
They
well,
say it's the best coochie.
I mean, I wouldn't know, but
I'm trying to think. Did I ever? I felt one. Did I tell you guys that last time?
you felt what?
I felt a pregnant coochie before.
no. What does that mean?
No.
One of my friends was pregnant.
And you felt her coochie?
She let me. I asked her,
But what do you mean?
What did it feel like?
Outside, inside, what happened?
like around,
Oh, okay.
and not inside because I didn't want to like. That's the little.
You don't want to violate?
Yeah, come on, baby. That's his home. You know.
The baby's
The baby don't care. The
But-
baby is not gonna care.
But
He's
I
gonna be like,
did
"What's up?"
feel like right there, and you just
Just like, yeah, scratch my
it
back.
gets so
I know.
plush.
Yes, it was very swollen and like.
Were you like, "What is this, velvet?"
I was like, oh my god.
It's like a whole
I could
different
be your baby
story.
daddy.
No, it's a
it's
whole different
crazy.
story.
It's
You're like,
wow.
"What?"
I even told my best friend when she was pregnant, I was like, do you want me to rub the olive oil on your coochie? And she
Oh,
was
she's
like,
gonna
no.
have orgasms if you
She
do that.
did not, but like before birth, they were telling her they sent her home after she went into labor. I said, oh, I read online that if I rub your vagina with olive oil, it'll help get ready for the baby.
I never heard that.
Me either.
She wouldn't let me do it.
I can understand why.
That's my best friend. It's our vagina. Like, come on.
Dead. I am so dead. She's like, "I was trying to help you out, sis."
Like, come on. She was at my house
our baby.
on my couch in labor.
Hilarious.
I'm like, go home
Oh
or
my
let me rub your
God.
vagina so we can get this baby out.
But you know what? It is true that
Let me rub your vagina.
I didn't know with olive oil, but it is true because one of my friends was telling me her doula would actually get like oils and like actually sit there and massage it to help it get ready. And I was like, I had no idea.
Love a doula too, if you can have one.
I think I should become a doula so I could
Oh, you
rub
can
vagina.
There you go. You can rub vaginas all day.
babies, you want to rub vaginas. It's
There you go.
Fuck the kids.
It's your world.
I'm worried about the vaginas.
She's like, "How is the vagina doing though? Is it in good health?
Right.
I can help you."
Right. Let me see.
Hey, doulas make a lot of money, by the way.
Yeah, they
They're
do.
expensive.
They do.
I was like, the ones I was looking at around the hospital that I'm gonna give birth. I was like, okay, you know, I need to get out of the Beverly Hills area. I'm looking somewhere
You know what?
south.
They have a program in LA for black moms.
What? I need to
Black,
know.
Hispanic, and Asian moms. I look like Kari, like Asian.
You like black and Asian.
No, you didn't know. Konnichiwa.
I'm dead.
For free doula services paid by the state. You don't have to be like low income, on welfare, or anything like that. I'm gonna send you the link because I
need it.
Yeah, that'd be
Because I was like, you know what's crazy? Everything else you have to buy. Me and Ron were like, how do people afford more than one child? It is so expensive that I'm just like, this or a doula? This or a doula? I'm like, this is way more important than a doula.
You should have had a GoFundMe for a doula. I would have definitely put some money up.
I was like,
Other than
damn.
diapers, babies are pretty cheap because most people like gift you like the clothing and then on their birthday and stuff like that, right? But now, so for a while, I was like, oh my God, kids aren't even that expensive. Like, what's everybody complaining about?
Oh my God, it's so. I was just looking at the list of stuff on my registry, bro. I was like, nobody's gonna come to my baby shower.
I know everyone's gonna get that.
Because I was like, just the stroller alone, the first stroller I saw without even seeing the price, I was like, oh, I want this, and I put it on, and it's like $1,800. I was like, never mind, let me go find something else.
No, but you know what? 3 or 4 people pitched in on my stroller.
Oh, okay.
So there's always that. You know what I mean? But I would say that a lot of those things are worth it. You're gonna have it for a good amount of time.
True.
And it could come to me after.
Okay, and I'm OCD clean freak, so girl, everything's still gonna be spotless.
But they also have this. I mean, I don't know how you feel about this, but they also have this. It's in Orange County, I think, and they're like, because a lot of baby stuff barely gets used. So they'll have like those really expensive car seats, strollers. They're hand-me-downs, but like a lot of the stuff barely gets touched. So a lot of like almost barely brand new stuff, they resell.
In Orange County, you said?
In Orange County, yeah.
I can go there when I visit my fam.
Yes, I'm gonna send you the link. I gotta figure out what.
You send me that link. You send me the doula link.
Yes.
Just have homework.
But now that my kids are older, the activities.
That's what I think about.
The sports. I mean, and I didn't know that like.
They're not even in like. Wait till they get older.
Well, I know, and like language is not even taught.
Oh, I'm about to have them working at 2 months old.
Yeah, go work at
I'm like, Cardi, can you put them on a show real quick?
That's what I'm saying. Like, and they're obsessed with like being rich, right? Because we go to like my boss's house or like someone's house that's like huge, and they're like, oh my God, this is what I need, and I'm like, you motherfuckers, I didn't grow up in a house.
Right.
Right out the gate, you have a house. You have a 2-parent home.
You're already privileged.
Take it to your friend's house. You don't have friends in the projects, do you?
I'll go rent one for a day.
Anymore.
I'll rent for a day.
I mean, my mom still lives across the street from the projects where we grew up, but like, even those look nice now because they tore them down and redid them.
I don't even understand a struggle.
No. I mean, even when we went to Pawpaw's house, was in Inglewood, like.
Even that's
Inglewood came up.
Right. I was like, even that's gentrified right now.
The crack house on the corner was remodeled and on sale. Like, we went to go look at it. They added another bedroom. Like,
what?
It's
She's like, oh, the crack house is pretty.
She's like, we want to live in the crack house.
like,
I like this crack house.
I'm like, ooh.
Oh, yeah.
When totally off topic, but my goddaughter, who's now an adult, she's 18. When she was about 6, her and my sister they were home for the summer. I don't know if the mic can hear me. They were home for the summer, and you know, it was nothing for the kids to do. My sister was home. She probably was like 16 or 17, maybe 16, and I was like, you know, get out the bed. It's summertime. Like, go hang out with your friends. She was like, you guys don't take me to do anything anymore. Like, you don't take me out to eat and take me. And I was just like, I do a lot of things for you. First of all, I'm just your sister. I'm not your mom.
Let's be clear about my roles.
And I said, oh, we don't do anything for you. She was like, no. I said, okay, get dressed. I'm going to take you guys to lunch. And I told my god, baby, you know, get dressed. We're going to go out. Girl, I took them to free lunch at one of the shelters up the street.
What?
My sister
kitchen?
Was pissed off. I made her get a tray, get online.
No, you didn't.
Because I need you to understand, okay?
That's true. You're
when I take you to Red Lobster, and at the time I was like 25, like I'm broke.
Yeah.
If I'm doing this, I'm doing it out of love and desperation.
Yeah, no, they'll
like,
have water.
Penny pinching, right?
No lemonades.
So
Free refills.
my god, baby, the 6-year-old, she was ecstatic. You know, she's like, ooh, food. And my sister was sitting there the whole time like, are you kidding me? To this day, she thinks that up. That was like 20 years ago. She still.
Oh my god,
That's hilarious. I feel like that was a great moment.
I think it was I think when she gets 30, she'll understand.
she'll appreciate that.
Yeah. But right now, she's still like, that was fucked up. I think it was great.
Some experiences that I tried to teach my sister ended up biting me in the butt, because when we took her to, me, my sister, my best friend, we took our my little sister. I don't know, she was like 15 at that time, just complaining about stuff and feeling like, oh, I don't do this and all my friends do this. I was like, okay, you know what, that's it. So we went, bought blankets, pillows, food, and we're like, all right. So we drove down to Skid Row. We're like, we're just gonna pass these out. Don't ever do that. Actually, go to a shelter if you go to Skid Row, because as soon as we pulled up, before we even opened the door to come out, people were throwing needles and throwing trash at us and cussing us out, because a lot of those people are mentally ill, obviously, and on drugs. So we're like, oh, shoot.
To film them.
Exactly. So at the same time, we're like, oh my God. And everybody was coming towards us. And we're like, oh, shoot. So then we just drove around the corner to the actual shelter and took everything out and gave it to them to give to them, because that was a safer way. Even when we were doing that, people were already coming up to us like, can I get a blanket? Can I get this? Can I get that? We were giving it to them. But it's like, sometimes you, even if you have good intentions to do something, you have to be careful and do your research, because we could have been hurt trying to help somebody. And she saw us and she was probably like, you bitches learned a lesson.
Right.
Dumbass. Yeah, exactly, because we were just like, what the hell? And I mean, it was just so crazy and so scary, but at the same time, it was like, I guess we learned a lesson too.
That's wild. Next time, I'm gonna leave it to God to teach people lessons. I am not doing it. I was
like, well,
that's hilarious.
That's not too much of help.
Let's see, anything else we want to talk about? I had so many things in my head. I was in the shower like, oh my God, I can't wait to talk about this. And now I'm like, brain fart, because we ate a lot. I will say this to our guests and supporters. We thank you, because I get a lot of DMs about when is the show coming back. And as you can see, we are 3 grown-ass women with bills,
lots
and
of
homes
responsibilities,
and it's complex. Each of us has a complex life. So to bring us all together all the time, and we just don't want to have a stand-in for a co-host. Like, we like each other. We don't mind having a guest, but we really love each other, and we love our show, and we just want to make sure we're the 3 that you guys that come to see. So stay with us. We're trying to get our consistency back together.
Yes.
And we gave you all this good food, so be thankful.
Oh my goodness. It's so delicious. I'm like, oh. This is so good. I want to take you home so you can cook for Ron too.
Anytime.
Shantae gonna kill me.
As long as he don't whip it out.
No. Shantae gonna kill me. She's like, what is this?
Quick, give me.
What is this thing? I don't like it. I'm allergic.
I'm so embarrassed. Look at this.
It's okay.
It's all right. You're not gonna have sex.
No.
Not right now.
You better go home like that. Oh, he is? Aww.
Yeah. It's okay. I don't think you guys want to know that.
Hey, we're women, okay?
We have these things.
We're like, aw.
Did you see that thing? Sorry, my phone telling me to stand up.
Please stand up.
Did you see that thing though about how they're like, we don't? It's something about like not wanting to be taxed for like tampons and shit like that. It was something like that, and I was like, I didn't even know we were taxed for that shit.
I feel like it should be free.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, my hands are dirty, so I can't show you guys. I should run and like cut the tape. So what I wanted to show you guys.
Oh wait, are we cut again? Okay. Ooh, it's so hot. Oh, okay.
Spread 'em.
Open my legs.
So I was in Victoria's Secret because my mom gave me a gift card for my birthday, and I finally made it in. For $40.
Victoria's Secret?
For $40. No, it was $25 on the gift card. And I was like,
you can get some underwear.
Thanks, Mom. Not even. I had to ask. So they had, I was like, oh, you know what? Let me get some period panties, right? I need to re-up because, over time, they get a little crazy.
True.
It's like, let me just re-up, get some cute period panties. I get there, and all the underwear were really thin. And I was telling the lady, like, where's the quality? This is Victoria's Secret. Like, I need thick drawers because they need to go through some shit. And she was like, so you're looking for period panties or the panties that you wear on your period? And I was like,
isn't that the same thing?
Yeah.
No.
Clearly, no.
No?
So she was like, we have period panties. And I was like, I read about them, saw them, but I was
you don't.
like,
Okay.
So I got these. I'm not trying to give them a shout out because they're not paying me, but I will say this. I haven't worn them yet. As you can see, they're brand new.
So these are period panties?
Yeah, so they have a built-in pad that holds 3 times a super tampon.
How?
That's what I said. It's the super weird absorbent material that
So you wear this with no pad, no
pad. I said even on heavy days, she was like, yeah.
Are you serious?
I'm still going to wear a pad with it.
Yeah.
Me too. I was like, what?
But it's nice reinforcement.
I did not know.
There's an added layer of protection.
Yeah, so I got myself and Bae a pair, and they're thick. Quality's bomb.
But I want you to try it with that one.
No,
just
my sister
so.
swears by these.
Damn.
Not by Victoria's Secret, but just in general. Like, they sell them everywhere now. I get commercials all the time on Instagram.
I used to. I don't anymore, but I want to. I actually want to try it without the pad.
Just to see like if it works.
If I'm home and have no clients and nothing to do, I'll try it.
Try it and let us know.
Outside yet.
On my heaviest days, I'm like, it's no fucking way.
I just feel like
That's what I said.
it just looks like so thin to
I also
3
feel like
times.
it's not long enough. I need my shit to go from here.
Yeah.
My neck.
So you will love the pads that you
Damn.
use after you give birth.
I love.
I heard
all
about
my
those.
Friends, my pregnant friends, I tell them to bring me back.
Oh, I'll bring you a whole bunch then.
Pregnancy
'cause I'm
pads,
sure
please
you
do.
need 'em.
I used to wear
wear them
diapers
at night.
sometimes.
Yeah.
They have these cute black diapers now in CVS.
You know, I took a picture of the one you gave us.
Okay,
I was like, I took a picture of the one.
So
You know, everybody does not believe those are diapers.
See?
I show it to them. I'm like, look what my friend got me. They're like, what? Those are diapers?
I'll wait for them to come out with some denim ones.
The annoying thing is though, it's like, cause I'm a pad person. Like, I just like my stuff to come out and stay out. I don't want it in there
Clogged
getting stuck
up.
around, whatever. Yeah.
Because where do the blood clots go? That's what confuses me.
Mine come out.
But if you have a tampon,
No, I agree.
like they
get
stick at the
stuck.
top, they might get stuck inside.
And then they like kind of not melt, but like, you know what I mean? Like the thing.
disintegrate.
Yeah. I just want to come out. And people are like, oh, that's so gross, you're wearing a diaper. And that's fine. I understand that too. But why does wearing a pad have to sound like I'm wearing a pad?
Damn.
I hate that.
I saw a video. Did I tell you guys? The guy said a meme. He said when women are in the bathroom and they have their period, it sounds like they're eating snacks.
That's so true.
Why?
So loud. Well, that's where these come in handy,
I
maybe.
know, but we'll see.
You don't have to do all that.
It just seems like.
But how about every time you go pee, you take it down and it's like,
So that's what I said to the lady. So I said, what about when you, like you said, you put
Right.
it down, it's just wet on
Right.
top. She was like, the way this material is, it absorbs like this and dries like this.
okay, you gotta try it and let me know. Because if that's the case, that's
Wanna pee in
magic.
it a little bit.
Oh, then you definitely gotta let me know about that.
Try it out a little
That
bit.
would be a way to try it out though.
But
That's crazy.
Also, a client of mine was telling me, this probably didn't pick up any of my conversation today.
Oh no.
Oh my god, my mic is all the way over here.
Guys.
A client of mine was telling me about reusable pads. I'm gonna actually post a link. My lip gloss is giving me white mouth. Sorry, y'all. My client was telling me about reusable pads that you take off, rinse
You
off,
wash,
hang
yeah.
up. I saw them on Amazon. I haven't ordered them yet. I'm gonna order them today, just to try it out. I want to know because first of all,
Ew.
women, but I feel like for 2 reasons. One, the material that they make pads out of is absolutely disgusting.
Yeah.
It's recycled trash.
You gotta
It's
get, like, the organic
literally
cotton ones.
Yes, so I use those, but those are pricey.
They are.
And I'm like, I love those.
But they're
'cause
healthy, so.
and they don't irritate me. Regular pads irritate me. I don't know that weird plasticky.
Because they use a lot of stuff to make
plastic
it.
does not absorb, so why are pads made out of plastic? But anyway,
It's a whole different
because it's
topic
cheap.
for our pad day.
But
Pad tampon day.
so I say all that to say, sorry to end this with these.
We had all this delicious food and talked about aphrodisiac,
But, you
and then the
know, we always
underwears.
gotta educate our sisters, and we're gonna try this. I'll let y'all know by the next time we meet.
I definitely want to know about those because I don't know if I'll ever try the reusable pads.
Especially after
But-
birth, you'll probably
Yeah,
need
I'm
some
gonna
stuff
probably
like
need
this.
some of
I'll
those
give
for
you
sure.
some as a gift. Get you a couple.
Oh, show.
They were 2 for $40. FYI. Thank you.
Hey.
Thanks, Mom, for $25.
Yeah, because also like diapers make up majority of landfills. So like they have like so they have I wanted to do this service. I was sad that I didn't, but it's actually cheaper than diapers. But the ones where they deliver the cloth diapers and things like that, you know, it's a little
The
bit
reusable
more work,
ones.
But overall, it is cheaper than diapers, and it's better for the environment. But
That's what my
It's not there yet.
That's what
When
my
it comes to
sister's trying to get
sanitary
me.
Stuff, it's hard.
So my sister has been on this because, you know, now she lives in the forest and she's like organic, alkaline, everything. Literally her clothes, her underwears, everything has to be 100% organic. So she was helping me with like my baby registry, and a lot of the stuff that we're getting, even for babies, is like there's literally nothing that's 100% cotton. Everything has so much polyester in it and all this other bad stuff that can harm your body. But anyways, so she was telling me about everything that you can get that's organic, and she was telling me, oh, you have to put these reusable diapers on your list. She's like, you're saving the planet, you know, you could just wash it, you don't have to do this, you don't have to do that, you don't have to waste all this money buying diapers. And I was telling Ron about it. Ron's like, I am not doing that.
Well, and
I'm not going the extra mile.
That you use safety pins on the side, right? So that was the fear too, but that was a big use.
They
for
changed
safety
that
pins.
now.
But now they have like Velcro. I mean, it's evolved.
It's definitely evolved a lot, but it's just the whole concept of
Why don't
like,
you try it once?
Well, it's a service. It's a service. So you put it in this thing, you put the bag out, they come get the bag. It's a whole thing, right? But then it's like, where are you keeping this? And they bring you new ones.
No, I don't like
oh
it.
no, this one is not a service. This one is just you get it and then you just
clean them yourself.
Yeah, you literally just clean them off, wash them, and then you reuse them again.
Oh, okay.
So I was like,
for babies.
Yeah, that's
still baby's poo poo, still poo poo.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Shantae's niece, our niece, had came over and she shitted in the bathtub. Poor baby, she's potty training.
Aww.
She shitted on me twice while she was here, and I had to throw the shit that she shitted on out.
So exactly.
Like,
so imagine you have to wash that.
Yeah.
I can't.
I mean, like, you could put it in the toilet, right? Usually that's what we did, like we threw it in the toilet. But then, yeah, there's the washing of it.
Yeah.
Then there's that.
Yeah.
There is. So I told my sister she could just do it when the baby goes and visits her in the forest.
Right.
I was like,
I
you
think
could do
that's why
that.
having pets does help, just to get used to all the poop that you're gonna deal with, right?
True.
So for that, I'll say it helps. Everything else is nothing.
I
like
know. I'm like, oh, just the convenience of it.
Yeah.
Being so easy.
That has been our time. Thank you so much for joining us. Please like, subscribe, comment. Please, if you have
Share.
anything to say, we don't care what it is. Oh,
Share,
yeah, sharing is very
share.
important. And also, we just want to hear from you, from your experiences, because everybody's experience is different.
And hit us up about topics. You know what we'll do to get more engagement from you guys? We're going to pick 2 of the best comments and we're going to send you a gift. I'm not going to say what it is.
Ooh.
And we'll send you, we'll pick the 2 of the best comments that start the best conversation, and or just the best to us is funny or whatever have you, and we will send you a gift. That's what we're going to do, and we're going to announce the winners on next week's episode.
Ooh. Gifts are always fun. Maybe share your different, maybe there's aphrodisiacs that you guys know about that we haven't mentioned that you want to share.
Maybe y'all fucking with pretzel sticks.
Hey, you never know.
Let us know whatever you're into.
Salty.